Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, The Beautiful Stitches. I love you all and I'm glad you're here on my channel. Today we're going to be learning how to make a ruffle, and we'll be doing it on a sleeve. I've already cut out the length of my sleeve and how I want it to look like. So let's dive into the tutorial. Here is my fabric I'll be using for the ruffle. It's an organza. As you can see, I've already made a fold of it. I folded it into 4 places and I'll be marking right on my fabric. So for us to make a ruffle, you can use any kind of fabric you want and make your ruffle. So I'll be marking directly on my fabric now. Here is my length. As you can see, I made a fold of it, and this other side is my width. So let's mark on our fabric. You can choose whatever length you want depending on the size of the ruffle or the length of the ruffle you want. So here I'm marking 8 inches for my ruffle for the width. Okay, I'm marking 8 inches. I'll be making 2 ruffles. So what I'm marking out is about 4 length of fabric. I'm marking 4. Okay, here is one portion. Here is another, marking them out into a straight line. And here is the third portion. This is the last one. Okay, so what I'm will do now is to cut it out. You cut gently to follow the line, making sure it is on a straight line. Here is one portion, and you cut the second one. So we are going to be cutting out all the fabric we'll be using for this ruffle. Remember, your length can be more than this, or your width can be more than what we have here. We are just using this to illustrate what we are doing. All right, here are my fabric for the ruffles. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing right now is to make a fold of this fabric I've already cut out. Remember, we cut out 8 inches for the width. Okay, and for the length is a very long fabric, so I'm going to be holding it this way. Make a fold and take it to my machine, sew it down and lock it with my interlocking machine. Okay, so let's get to our machine and come back. All right guys, here we are. Just like I said earlier, we have closed the fabric. Okay, so what we are going to be doing now is to place it on the main sleeve where we want to attach it. So I'll be marking out the area where we'll place the ruffle. Remember, we have 1.5 inches for folding allowance, so I'll be marking that one out, and then followed by the area where we're going to be placing our ruffle. For the ruffle, I'll be marking out 2 inches apart. Okay, this is 2 inches for the first ruffle, and the second 2 inches will be for the second ruffle. Okay, let me also mark on this other side and connect it into a straight line in order to place it correctly. So we'll connect the lines now. Watch carefully. You can see that it has turned to a straight line. We want our ruffles to be straight. If you also want it not to be straight, you can also make your markings. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be placing my ruffle. So let us show us an example of what it's going to look like when we place the ruffle on our fabric. So what you're going to do is to make a fold of this material, of this fabric again, making sure that the sealed end is facing the right side of the sleeve or the right side of your fabric. Then you make your ruffle. Just watch carefully what I'm doing. As you can see, this is how it's going to be looking like after making our ruffle. Make sure the sealed end is directly on the fabric. Okay, let me use a pin and show us what it's going to look like. You make your fabric, you make your ruffle gently. Let me pin it down and show us exactly what it's going to look like. Okay, as you can see, by the time you use your sewing machine and sew on the fabric, is going to be more beautiful than what you're seeing now. This is just an illustration to show us how it's going to look like. Okay, you can see that it's looking very beautiful. Ensure that the sealed end is directly on the fabric, while the smooth end is at the upper side of the fabric. You can see we'll do it that way down to the other end of the sleeve, and also the same we are going to do on the next line and on the other sleeve. Okay, let me take it to my sewing machine and get back to us. All right, as you can see, guys, this is very beautiful. The ruffles are very fine and full. You can make it fuller than this. You can see on the second sleeve, it's very, very neat and beautiful. So this is the end of how to attach a ruffle. Then if you want to attach it to your main garment, what you do is to fold the right side just the way I've done on my screen, and then you hold it down and turn it the other way around. You can see it's very easy to fix to our garment. Okay, you can see this is how you do it. After sealing the side, measuring out your round sleeve, you seal it, then attach it to our garments. So guys, this is the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching till the end. If this tutorial has been helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. Touch the notification bell to always get notified anytime I upload new videos. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you very much, and watch out for the next video. Bye.